With the face of do you mind?
Oh, not at all.
Okay.
So the face is from 1936. A lady named Ann Evans, daughter of John Evans, who Mount Evans is named after, came in and bought the Teller House for $6,500. And she hired local workers and two artists. One was Herndon Davis, who did the face. The other was a local named Pasquale Quackenbush. We'll get to him. Yeah.
Okay.
So Davis was a bit of a drunk and didn't have the greatest work ethic. So he got fired pretty quickly. When he got fired, he didn't say a word, but he came back later that evening armed with 6 rum and cokes in his belly. He was drunk, his painting tools, and a brick. And he broke in and vandalized the place by painting the face on Anne's brand new wooden floor. And then skipped town.
That's great.
Anne came in the next morning, saw the face, and had conniptions, and was going to scrape it up when someone stopped her and said, "Hey, wait, if we give this a good backstory, people will come to see it. People come to see it, they'll bring money. Money is good." So the face stayed. The lady's face is Juanita Davis, Herndon Davis's wife. And the reason she's on the floor is Davis got back into him, and he got back at Anne, who had fired him, and he got back at his wife, because he was a bit of a drunk. Juanita was a prohibitionist to the extreme.
That's awesome.
But now she's in a bar forever. So there you go. Ultimate revenge graffiti. Now the murals were painted in 1872, 1873, so they are original to the building. Over the years, they were covered by 12 layers of wallpaper. When Anne came in, she tore the wallpaper down and found them, and that's why she needed Quackenbush. Quackenbush was a local jack of all trades, and a self-taught artist. He was very good. But he was a bit headstrong, Anne was a bit headstrong, they butted heads. So he didn't pull a Davis because he needed the paycheck. Instead, he painted jokes into each of the murals. So in every one of these pictures, there's 1 to 2 things wrong. And we can do this a variety of ways. You get options on my tour. I can just tell you what's going on. You can walk around and try and guess, or I can drop hints.
Tell me what's going on here.
We'll start on this side then.
Okay.
So this person here, missing a boob, and has a man's face.
Wow, she does.
Yep, so she's very handsome, just not in the traditionally feminine sense.
That's awesome. Only 54 people in here. Okay, I gotcha.
Across the way, we have this lady in the chair, Medusa, I think. I suppose those are supposed to be snakes? I'm not sure. But if you take a look at her lower hand, you'll notice all the fingers are exactly the same length. So up with her. There you go. All of the fingers are the same length on her lower hand.
Right.
Also, her face and the cherub's face have been swapped.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. The faces have been swapped. And she does have a cherub face, doesn't she?
She's got quite a baby face on her.
Wow, that's interesting.
She needs to join like the mafia or something.
That's true.
Now with the lady with the bird, nothing's wrong with the lady. It is the bird. Its head's on backwards.
Well, look at that. It is, isn't it?
Yep.
The head's on backwards.
And across the way, we have this lady here. She's got a broken pinky on that hand up in front of her chest.
Oh, she does.
And on this foot that's facing us.
The broken pinky.
Yep, and on the foot that's facing us closest to us, she's got 2 big toes. She's got 5 toes, but 2 big ones. So,
Wow, 2 big toe. Oh, wow, that's interesting.
yep. Now our Spartan over here, he's got 2 things wrong with him as well. It's not the hole in his chest. That's from a stovepipe they put in.
Oh, for real? Yeah, I can see where there used to be a stovepipe there.
Stovepipe there. Now,
See how the stovepipe ring on his chest. Okay, I got you.
exactly, yeah. Now he's got mismatched boots. One has that loop there, the other does not.
Right, I see that.
Yep. And he's also got his helmet, shield, spear, and boots. He's ready to go to war, but he's not going to last very long because he's naked. He's got his little starfish fig leaf buddy,
Right.
but that's not going to help him much.
Right.
Now, across from our Spartan, we have this fella here.
Okay.
Also 2 things. He's got mismatched sandals, one open toe, one closed toe.
Oh, I see that.
And then that thing he's holding in his hand right
Uh-huh.
now, that's the hilt for a sword. It's got no blade.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
I like to think it's a lightsaber, just 2 at night,
That's from Star Wars, yeah.
This one here, take a look at her chest.
Oh, she's missing a nipple.
Where's it gone?
Where's her nipple gone? I don't know. Where's it gone?
Check out her hand.
She's got her nipple in her hand. Oh, that's awesome.
She just got sick of it, plucked it off, and stuck it on the beach.
That is so good.
She also has no toes on her foot.
Oh, a little bit of mermaid thing going on
Yeah,
there.
a little
Okay.
bit.
She's still beautiful.
She's gorgeous. Now this one and I, we're best buddies because neither of us can dance. What I have figuratively, she's got literally. So,
I gotcha.
yeah.
So that's her only problem, she can't dance?
That's the only problem with her. Otherwise, she's perfect.
Oh, she's pretty.
Now the person with the torch over here,
Uh-huh.
we're not quite sure. Most speculation is that it's a man in a woman's dress because all of the men in the bar, all of the ones in the murals have shoes. None of the women have shoes. This one's got shoes, but it's,
Men's shoes.
yeah, so, but I don't know, it could be just the style of the time.
She could just be a very handsome lady.
Exactly, yeah, you know? And that might be the joke, that there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh.
There's something wrong with all the others, but nothing wrong with that one. So people
Gotcha.
have been scratching their heads since 1936 trying to figure it out. Now this lady here, she's just got one thing going on, and it's on her face, and it's very difficult to see. She has a mustache goatee combo with some 5 o'clock shadow. So she's growing a beard.
Wow.
So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now Quackenbush also did the cubes around the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
Those are painted completely flat. He was a master of trompe-l'oeil, and I took German, so I probably butchered that. But it's French for to fool the eye.
Did he do the ceiling too?
He did not. That's
The
from
ceiling is beautiful.
In 1990, the casino put the ceiling in.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's pretty gorgeous.
But he did do the border?
He did the border, yeah.
Awesome.
Now the bar, since you're a bartender, this might be pretty interesting for you.
Mm-hmm.
This used to be the teller desk of the First National Bank.
Oh,
With the teller
really?
windows on top, yeah. When the bank moved out, they left the bar, and it became the bar.
Oh, so this is not the original bar from 1870.
No, it's not, but it's very close to the
But it was around in 1870, just used as a bank thing and not a bar. Okay.
teller desk, uh-huh.
All right.
So we've just got the clock, the mirror, and the nerve end, and that will conclude the tour.
All right. Okay, let me, okay. All right. Okay. Beautiful clock.
So it was commissioned in 1860 by the Kirchhoff family, a member of the Kirchhoff family in Denver. It was built in New York following the German tradition, and then it was trundled across the United States to Denver via ox cart
Oh, wow.
and covered wagon in one piece, glass and everything.
Oh, and it made it.
Yep. When that member of the Kirchhoff family died, they willed the clock to the Central City Opera House Association, who put it in here because this was the only building that had ceilings high enough to accommodate
Oh, I gotcha.
it. So, I've never seen it running, I've never heard it chime, and the reason for that might be the stuff inside the pendulum here. It's not silver nor is it lead, but mercury. So if one of the vials breaks open, you're going to have a pretty bad day pretty quick.
Right.
Now, the story, the ghost story, I guess if you want to call it that, is if you turn the lion's head and the knob's up by her and then like tweak her nose or something,
Uh-huh.
a ghost will come out and reveal the future. Problem is the lion's head doesn't turn. I've tried.
Oh, indeed. The future's just not available to us.
I think it's like a sword in the stone kind of deal.
Yeah.
Now, her eyes will follow you around the room. So if you've got kids on the tour and they're getting a bit frisky, you can tell them that she's watching them.
Oh, that's awesome.
They behave like that. It's really amazing.
All right.
The mirror is this way, and Minerva also.
Beautiful.
This is the original staircase. And the chandelier here was brought in 1936.
Okay.
The clock. The mirror is also from 1936. It's not original to the building. What makes it special is that it's a diamond dust mirror. And what that means, when you shine a light on it, this happens. So.
Look at that.
Isn't that cool?
Look at that's got diamond dust in it.
Yep. There are a couple of theories. One is that they ground up diamonds and sprinkled those on the glass before they put the backing on. Another is that they used a mixture of silver and mercury, and as the mercury evaporated over time, it left the sparkle